Why I left African spirituality, soup, and what I found instead, the way of the feather. The confession. I need to tell you something I don't say out loud very often. I left African spirituality. I walked away from the altars, the offerings, the readings, all of it. And people assume they know why. They assume I found the church, or I got scared, or I gave up on my roots. None of that is true. And if you've ever felt pulled between where you come from and what you actually believe, the next few minutes are for you. Because what I found when I left changed how I see everything. And it was hiding inside the tradition the whole time. Before I tell you the story, or take 1 second to like this video and subscribe. That small act is how more people find the feather. All right, here's what really happened. What I was actually carrying. Here's what nobody tells you when you enter spiritual practice looking for yourself. You can walk in searching for belonging and walk out carrying fear. Fear that you did the ritual wrong. Fear that an ancestor is displeased. Fear that your bad month is a punishment. And the only fix is another offering, another reading, another payment. I want to be careful here, because this is not an attack. The people I practiced with were sincere. Many found real community there. But I noticed something in myself. I hadn't left fear behind when I left the church of my childhood. I had just changed its address. One system told me I'd burn if I disobeyed. The other told me I'd suffer if the spirits went unfed. Different languages, same currency, fear. The question that broke it. Open. The day it changed, I wasn't in a shrine room or a church. I was reading about the oldest spiritual concept on the African continent, or something that existed before every system I'd been handed. Kemet. And at the center of Kemet, not a jealous spirit, not a demanding deity, a principle, ma'at, truth, balance, right order. In the old imagery, when a life was measured, the heart was weighed against a feather. And here's what stopped me cold. The heart wasn't judged by a being who wanted worship. It was measured against a standard. Was your life true? Was it balanced? Did you carry only what was yours? No appeasement, no payment, no fear, just a question. Does your heart weigh more than a feather? And if it does, oh, what are you carrying that isn't yours? Why I'll never go back. So when I say I'll never go back, understand me clearly. I'll never go back to fear as the price of belonging. I'll never go back to renting my peace one offering at a time. I'll never go back to any system or what? African, European, ancient or modern Oroku, where the engine underneath is threat. But my ancestors, my history, the wisdom that came out of the continent before anyone colonized it or commercialized it, I didn't leave that. I went deeper into it, deeper than the rituals that get sold, down to the principle underneath them. You can honor where you come from without worshiping anything and without fearing anything. Nobody offers you that option. Both sides tell you it doesn't exist. It exists. It's older than both of them. The tool I use instead. Here's what my practice looks like now. No altar required. 4 questions, or the 4 measures of the feather. I run them on anything. A belief, a habit, a relationship, a fear. 1. Is it true? Not. Does it feel true? Can I check it? 2. Is it mine to carry, or did I inherit someone else's weight and call it loyalty? 3. Is my response the right size, a candle or a fire? 4. Does it build something that lasts, or just spend me? That's it. That's the whole practice. It costs nothing, it threatens nothing, and it works whether you're religious, spiritual, or done with all of it. The feather doesn't ask you to believe. It asks you to weigh. The kin close. Maybe you're where I was, standing between a church that runs on fear of fire and a practice that runs on fear of spirits, wondering why belonging always seems to cost you your peace. You don't have to choose between your roots and your reason. The oldest wisdom on the continent already solved this. Truth, balance, a heart light enough to pass. Take the free feather test at mayatfeather.com. 2 minutes. It shows you exactly what you're carrying that was never yours. And if this found you at the right time, the full path is on this channel. The Way of the Feather, one root, many branches,